Hey y'all. Hey y'all, what's going on? Everybody good? I'm good. I'm sleepy. Austin kept waking up last night. So he kept waking me up. I'm sleepy. But I'm good though. How are you, Natalie? What's up, Yacel, Andrea, Michael? What's up? What's up, Yaylin? Good. All right. Let me fix the light real quick. Let me try to get some fix my lighting here. That light makes my shadow in the background. But anyway, I'm good. I'm just a little sleepy. Um, that's all. I might need to get some more coffee. But anywho, what's up with y'all? We're on page 61 today. We're gonna do multiplying fractions. So it's gonna be easy today. Today's gonna be real easy, okay? Multiplying fractions. Most of the time, multiplying fractions, all you do is just multiply across, right? I'm gonna show you the fifth. I'm gonna do the fifth grade problem. Then I'm gonna show you in sixth grade. It's gonna be the same thing, really, but um, in fifth grade, you multiply whole numbers times fractions. In sixth grade, you're gonna multiply fractions times fractions. All right. What's up, Miguelito? All right. Well, let's get started. We're on page 61. Um, if you got your book, you'll see page 61. It has pictures and it has regular standard one. So what I'm gonna do a split screen, and I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do pictures and standard. All right. So I'll do both. So number one says, let me draw my split screen. Number one says, an orchard worker picked apples for 6 hours. The shaded portion of the model below shows what fraction of a bushel the worker picked each hour, right? So how many bushels of apples did the worker pick in 6 hours? All right. So this model shows 1 bushel, right? The orchard worker picked apples for 6 hours. The shaded portion shows the fraction of a bushel that he picked each hour. So what that means is, if you look at what was shaded, that that bushel was like a rectangle, right? And it looked like that. It had 5 pieces, and 4 of them were shaded, right? But then at the bottom, it said that this is 1 bushel, right? So if that's 1 bushel, then that means in each hour, there was 4/5, right? And the question says, how many bushels of apples were picked in 6 hours? That means 4/5 each times 6. All right. Now, in pictorial form, all I had to do, whatever your whole number is, that's how many rectangles you're going to need. So I'm going to need 6 rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And I'm going to show the fraction 4/5 on each rectangle. All right. So that's 4/5 times 1, 4/5 times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, and then times 6. All right. Now I see 4/5, 4/5, 4/5, 4/5, 4/5, 4/5. Basically, I see 4/5 6 times. All right. Now, in order to solve it in picture form, you got to put all the 4/5 together because multiplication is combining groups together. Right now, they spaced apart. So you can't really see the real answer. All right. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You see 24 fifths. All right. It's all spaced out. But when you put it together, you're going to reduce it and you'll see the answer. If you were in my class, when you see 4/5, but you're trying to get the answer, I told you take one from the end and put it on the front. And what you want to do is make whole groups. So if you take one from here and put it right here, that's one whole. Take another one from right there and put it right here, that's 2 wholes. Take one from right here and put it right here, that's 3 wholes. Take one from there and put it right there, that's 4 wholes. And 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5. So 24 over 5 is 4 wholes and 4/5. All right. Now this is picture way. Now I'm going to do it in standard way. All right. Well, the standard way is just 4/5 times 6. Step number 1, I'm going to turn this 6 into a fraction. Right now, it's a whole number. Whenever you want to turn a whole number into a fraction, just put a 1 at the bottom. All right? Now, 4 times 6 is 24, and 5 times 1 at the bottom is 5. That's how you got 24 fifths, right? Now, in standard form, you're going to have to reduce this 24 over 5. In standard form, all you do is say 24 divided by 5. I got 24 pieces, and it takes 5 of them to make a whole group. Well, 5 times that, okay, that's 0. Bring down the 2, bring down the 4. Well, 5 goes into 24 4 times. 4 times 5 is 20. Subtract, and you got 4 remaining. So it's 4 wholes and 4 fifths remaining. Which is B. Most of y'all said it's B. All right. Any questions about number 1? If you have any questions about number 1, you can type it in. If not, you can put the no question sign. All right, Michael's good. Yourself's good. Miguelito's good. Andrea's good. Yaylin's good. Natalie's good. All right. Number 2. Number 2 says Samantha needed 6 pieces of wire to make 1 pair of earrings. Each piece of wire had to be 3/4 inches in length. What is the total amount of wire Samantha needed for the earrings? All right. Samantha needs 6 pieces of wire to make 1 pair of earrings. And then each piece of wire had to be 3/4 inches long. So 6 pieces, and each one is 3/4 inches long. That means that's 6 times 3/4. Right? So we're going to do standard first. Right? It says, what is the total amount of wire Samantha needs for the earrings? Well, 6 times 3/4. Step number 1, I'm going to turn this whole number 6 into a fraction. You do that by making this 6 over 1. Again, any number over 1 is a whole number. Okay? Step number 2, multiply across. Numerator times numerator. 6 times 3 is 18. Then denominator times denominator. 1 times 4 is 4. So you have 18 over 4. But it is an improper fraction. All right? If it takes 4 pieces to make a whole, and you have 18 pieces, that means you have some holes inside of this numerator. And your job is to get them all out. All right? So one thing I like to do, I like to take this 18/4, and I like to say, okay, 18/4 is equal to 4/4 plus 4 fourths. All right, 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 fourths, that's 12, plus 4 fourths. All right, 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus 2 fourths, which is 18. All right, so I say 4 fourths, that's 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 2 fourths. So that's 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, plus 2 fourths. That's 4 and 2 fourths, right? Well, 4 and 2 fourths is the same thing as 4 and 1 half, which means the answer is D. All right? Now, if we're doing it in standard, I would take 6 rectangles, I will make them into fourths, right? Now, after I make them all into fourths, I would shade 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I see 6 times 3 fourths. I see 3 fourths 6 times. All right. See, you don't have the answer right now because it's all spread out. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 shaded pieces. So 18 is the numerator. And each one is broken into 4 fourths. So you have 18 fourths. But you don't see the real answer because it's all spread out. So in picture form, you got to do another step. Remember, I said take one off the end and put it right there. That's one hole. Take one off the end again and put it right there. That's 2 holes. Take one off the end and put it right here. That's 3 holes. Take one off the end and put it right there. That's 4 holes, and then you see 2 out of 4. So that's 4 holes and 2 fourths. And if you look at it, 2 fourths is the same thing as half. All right. That was number 2. Preguntas número 2. Any questions about number 2? If you're good to go on number 2, you can give me a thumbs up. All right. Natalie's good. Your sales good. Michael's good. Your sales good. Yalen's good. Miguelito's good. Andrea's good. Okay. Number 3. Thank you, Michael. All right. Number 3 says 13 art students bought 1 pound of clay to class. All right. The art teacher asked them to donate 1/6 of their clay for a class project. In which model does the shaded portion represent the amount of clay in pounds donated for the class project? All right. So you got to think you have 13 kids, and the art teacher don't ask them to donate 1/6 of a pound of clay. All right, because they had 1 pound. All of them about 1 pound of clay to class. The art teacher asked them to donate 1/6 of that. All right. So in which model does the shaded portion represent the amount of clay in pounds donated? So in which model is 13 times 1/6? All right. So in standard form, 13 students are asked to donate 1/6 of their pound of clay. All right. In pictorial form, each rectangle represents a kid, so I need 13 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Now, in pictorial form, you would partition all of these into 6s, right? All right. Now, I only need to shade 1 out of each 6 because that will be representing 1/6. So I'm going to shade the first one out of each one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So what you'll get is 13 6s, right? So if each piece is worth 1/6 and you have 13 of them, that's 13 6s. The only problem is you need this in reduced form, right? So to reduce it, again, they're all spread out right now. What multiplication does is multiplication combines groups together, right? So what you want to do is take these 6s and put them together, and you'll see the reduced answer. So you always start from the end and take this off and put it at the beginning. And what you'll do is you'll start putting them all together, right? So if I take off this 1/6, and put it right there. Then take off this 1/6 and put it right there. Then take off that 1/6 and put it right there. That 1/6, put it right there. And this 1/6 and put it right there. That's one hole, right? And take off this 1/6, put it right there. This 1/6, put it right there. This 1/6, put it right there. That 1/6, put it right there. And this last 1/6, put it right there. That's two holes. And what you see is one hole, two holes, and 1/6 left over. So that means 13/6 is equal to two holes and 1/6 left over. All right? Which is D, like y'all said, it's D, as in dog. All right? Now, in standard form, which I think is always easier, I think it's always easier to do standard, especially if you know me in my class. I tell you, I always do standard. It's easy. Standard form, I turn 13 into a fraction by just putting a 1 under it. Then I multiply across. 13 times 1 is equal to 13. Then I say 1 times 6 is equal to 6. All right? Now, I just reduce it. I divide 13 divided by 6. Well, 6 don't go into 1. That's 0. 1. Then bring down the 3. 6 goes into 13 2 times. 2 times 6 is 12. Subtract, that's a remainder 1. So I have 2 whole, and I have a remainder 1 out of 6 left over. So that's how you got 2 and 1/6, which is D. All right. Any questions about number 3 or anything on this page? You can type it in now. If not, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go. All right, we good? All right. All right, so that was 5th grade. In 5th grade, you multiply whole numbers times fractions. In 6th grade, you multiply fractions times fractions. All right, so I'll do a couple of them with you. Let's say you have in 6th grade, they might say, okay, what is 1/2 of 1/8? Right? So what is 1/2 of 1/8? So you'll say, okay, well, if I'm taking half of something, that means I can multiply it times half. So 1/8 times half, right? So 1/2 times 1/8 is equal to 1/16. All right. I know y'all see that glare on the screen or whatever. But 1/2 times 1/8 is 1/16. All it is multiplying across. All right. And if you have an improper fraction that's the answer, you just gotta reduce. So in 6th grade, all you're doing is multiplying across. All right. So you'll say, okay, 5/6 times 2/3. All right. Okay. Well, 5 times 2 is 10, and 6 times 3 is 18. All right. So you have 10/18, and you can reduce that by dividing both of them by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5, and 18 divided by 2 is 9. So it reduces to 5/9. All right. So in 6th grade, it's easy. You're just multiplying across. All right. I'll give you one more 6th grade answer, then we can move on. Um, 5/8 times 1/4. Well, 5 times 1 is 5. 8 times 4 is 32. All right. And I can't reduce this, so the answer is just 5/32. All right. So in 6th grade, multiplying fractions should be easy for you. All right. Any questions about that? Nope. Okay. Did y'all do your homework yesterday? I know yourself sent me the homework. Andrea sent me the homework. Did y'all send me y'all homework from yesterday? Then I asked y'all to do 2 questions yesterday, right? Um, it was page 50. It should have been page 59. All right. So yesterday, I asked you to do page 59 for homework. All right. It was only 2 problems. Number one, Mary ate 1/6 of the pastry for breakfast, and her brother ate 1/3 of the pastry for breakfast. Her father ate 1/6 of the pastry for snack. What fraction of the pastry did Marjorie, her brother, and her father eat all together? Well, if Mary ate 1/6, if Mary ate 1/6, and her brother ate 1/3, and her father ate 1/6, and you want to know what is all of them put together? Well, 1/6 plus 1/3 plus 1/6. Do not, do not, do not tell me the answer is 3/15. That's wrong. Right? Don't just add them up without finding the common denominator. Now, what you can do is you can say Mary 1/6 plus her father 1/6. That's 2/6, and then 2/6 plus 1/3. 2/6 plus 1/3. All right, but still, don't tell me 3/9 because you got to find a common denominator. Right? Well, 2/6 plus 1/3. All I gotta do is skip count 1/3 up. 3 plus 3 is 6, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So 1/3 is the same thing as 2/6. So 2/6 plus 2/6 is equal to 4/6. And you don't see 4/6 on there because 4/6 can be reduced. Or 2/3 can be skipped up to 4/6. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. So the answer is 2/3. All right. So on page 59, number 1, the answer is 2/3, which is B. All right. That's page 59, number 1. All right. And last one. A family ordered 4 quesadillas at a restaurant. Each quesadilla was cut into four equal pieces as shown below. So you got the 4 circles and they chopped into fourths, right? That's supposed to be the quesadillas. Then it says the picture shows the quesadilla pieces that the family did not eat. What fraction of all 4 quesadillas did the family eat? All right, so you got 4 wholes. They chopped into fourths, and they saying that it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces left. So you got some random pieces. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces left. Well, each one of them pieces is a fourth. So that means if you have 5 pieces left, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fourths. So you have 5 fourths left. Now you had 4 whole pieces at first. 4 whole, not pieces, 4 whole quesadillas. 4 whole quesadillas. All right, you had 4 whole quesadillas, but you have 5 fourths left. So all you have to do is subtract, and it'll tell you the other number, right? So 4 wholes minus 5 fourths. Well, 5 fourths, we all know 5 fourths is 1 whole and 1 fourth. So if I have 4 whole pieces and I have 1 whole and 1 fourth left, all I got to do is subtract, and it'll tell me how much did they eat at the restaurant. Okay, so 4 wholes minus. I keep writing in this glare. I know it's a glare. I'm gonna write over here. 4 wholes minus 1 and 1 fourth. Well, he said, okay, Mr. T. Well, I can't do. Please don't tell me the answer is 3 and 1 fourth, because all you did was up down subtraction. It's not 3 and 1 fourth. You don't have any fourths yet. So I'm gonna go next door to Mr. Wands. I'm gonna borrow 1 from him. He gonna become 3. Then I went over there to borrow because I didn't have enough fourths. So I'm gonna take that 1 whole that I borrowed and make it into fourths. Well, 4 fourths is 1 whole. So 3 and 4 fourths is the same thing as 4 wholes. Right? Good yourself. Now, 4 fourths minus 1 fourth is 3 fourths. And 3 minus 1 is 2. So the answer is 2 and 3 fourths, which is C. All right. Yacel, thank you for sending me your work. Andrea, thank you for sending me your work. And I think Gaylin sent me her work too. Any questions about anything? Give me a thumbs up if you're good. Andrea said, "Can we have homework?" um, yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna give you homework. Let me think about it. As I'm erasing the board, let me think about it. All right. So I'm gonna give you some easy homework. You ready? You're gonna have homework. I'm gonna give you some easy work. All right. For homework, this is what I want you to do. All right. I want you to Google a word. For homework, I'm gonna type in this word. I want you to Google it, and tomorrow I want you to come back and tell me what it means. All right. I'm typing it in right now. I want you to Google the word reparations. All right. I want you to Google the word reparations. I think I spelled it right. Hey Siri, how do you spell reparations? Reparations. Okay. Yeah, I spelled it right. So I want you to Google reparations, and I want you to guess why Mr. Traham is having us Google reparations. All right. And tomorrow we'll have a discussion about it. Right. It fits everything that's been going on in the world right now with all the protesting and all the rioting. It fits all of that. So do your homework, Google the word reparation, and read up on reparations. Okay. All right. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 11. Okay. Peace. Love y'all. Y'all be good and y'all be safe. Okay.